Saturday morning. I want to start today off with a story. 10 months ago, Livestock opened up in Winnipeg and I was ecstatic. I was like, oh my goodness, we finally have our own sneaker boutique. This is amazing. Enough of going to Foot Locker and Champs over and over and over again. We have somewhere local, somewhere cool, somewhere dope to buy some sneakers. And they started it off with a bang. They had a grand opening raffle for a bunch of sneakers. They had Yeezy 750s, they had Pirate Black Yeezys, they had Yeezy V2s, they had crazy Jordans that had come out years ago. And I entered all of these raffles. I didn't win the 750s, I didn't win the Pirate Blacks, I didn't win any of these Jordans. And then the next pair of Yeezys came out, the cream whites, and I entered that raffle and I didn't win them. And then the next pair of Yeezys came out and I entered that raffle and I didn't win them. And then the gold toe Jordan 1s came out and I entered that raffle and I didn't win them. Raffle after raffle after raffle, getting tickets, entering raffles, and never getting that call back that I had won. I've entered 24 raffles at Livestock to this day, and trust me, I have been keeping track. 24 raffles, and I have won none of them. Today, the Supermoon Yeezy 500s release and the Cactus Jack Jordan 4 Travis Scott's release. I'm feeling lucky. I filled out 6 raffle tickets, and I think we have a chance. I didn't win again. Didn't win the Supermoon Yellows. Didn't win the Cactus Jack 4s. The Yeezy 500s aren't that hard to get if I want to get them. I think they're still sitting online at some places, so I'm not too sad about that. I'm pretty sad about the Cactus Jack 4s though. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is a shoe that I really, really wanted. But we do have some news, and I'm not really sure if it's good news or bad or good or bad. To be honest, I don't really know how to feel about this.
I won the raffle.
He won his first ever freaking Livestock raffle. And not only did I enter this Livestock raffle, my 25th Livestock raffle, and trust me, I have been counting. I entered 7 times with 6 different friends' names, my name, their phone numbers, my phone number, their emails, my email. Did I win any of them? Nope. Did you win your first ever Okay, you know what? Livestock is racist. This is the information I take from this. Just because you're English, you walk into the store, you get 50% off Ultra Boosts, and then you win the Travis Scott Jordan 4s. Just because I'm Canadian, I don't get 50% off Ultra Boosts, and I've entered 25 raffles. This one I entered 7 times, let me tell you. Did I win?
Nope.
Did you win?
Of course. As I was saying, I cannot believe it. It was my first ever time at Livestock doing a first ever raffle. Like, Tom's literally nodding his head right now. He is so angry. And I can't believe it, honestly. He was just napping in his room. I was just chilling, watching YouTube on my laptop. Suddenly my phone dings off, email pops up. Congratulations, you've won. Send us PayPal payment. And I was like, oh my God. I ran into his room and he was like, nah,
Can you stop
I don't
rubbing
believe
it in
you.
my face? Like, I'm really sad about this.
I'm really excited. These literally, I haven't had a shoe
Very
for a long
conflicting
time that I've really
emotions here.
wanted. And the Cactus Jacks, I've wanted them for so long.
So let's talk about this pair of shoes a little bit. Obviously, this is not my pair. This is a size 10. This is for Ben. That rhymed. I wasn't trying to make it rhyme. The retail on these is 300 Canadian dollars, which if you ask me is absolutely ridiculous for a pair of Jordans. $300 after tax, so that's $339 because we have a ridiculous 13% sales tax here. That is a lot of money. Ben had to should have seen his facial expression when he saw how much these things were costing, because his head doesn't work in dollars, it works in pounds. So 339 pounds for a shoe would be absolutely absurd. $339 for a pair of shoes is absolutely absurd as well, just slightly less absurd than he thought it was. I really like these judging by pictures, so I'm excited to see what these look like in person. right off the bat, it's a different shade of blue than I expected them to be. Not necessarily a bad thing, just a different shade of blue than I expected them to be. These really, really, really do remind me of the M&M 4s. I think it's a sick looking pair of shoes. And I really, really like the concept. Travis Scott is obviously doing big things in music, big things in fashion. He has his Air Force Ones, now he has his own Jordans. And I'm really curious to see, does he stay with Nike or does he stay with Jordan brand? And I think that's going to be something cool to see down the road. Or maybe does he do shoes with both? We've never really seen that happen in the past, but that could be really cool if he does Jordan shoes and Nike shoes at the same time. I love the colorway. It's very simple. It's just blue, black with the wax laces, and then a hit of red on the inside, which I think really makes the shoe. If it was just blue, it would be sort of lacking something, but that red on the inside really makes it. Some improvements that I think they could have made to the shoe is on the flight patch. They could have said flight, except put a cactus instead of the Jumpman. That would have looked sick, like a cactus with the two arms like this. That would have been such a cool touch to put right there on the Jumpman, but instead they just went for the regular flight patch that you see on the Jordan 4s. And the other complaint that I do have is the craftsmanship of this shoe. Now, the quality of materials is really top notch. Like, this is great materials. This suede is super nice. You can see the color change when you rub your finger on it. This is better than the Toro Bravo 4s that came out a few years ago. This is top-notch quality of materials, except the way they put it together is just not good. We have a whole bunch of glue stains here. On the other shoe, there's even more glue stains right here. The paint job on the white sections of the midsole looks really, really sketchy. Like, it looks like a 12-year-old painted it. There's a whole bunch of air bubbles in the paint. The blue paint sort of bleeds onto the nubuck. It's not a flat, nice looking paint job. It's really bumpy. It looks like they painted it with a really rough brush and didn't give it enough time to dry. And it looks all bubbly. Like, the craftsmanship is not very good on this pair of shoes, to be honest. And if I'm spending $339 on a pair of shoes, I'd want it to be like top notch, top premium, the best possible materials you could get for a $339 pair of shoes.
I totally agree. Like, the suede nubuck is quite creamy in some places, but the overall quality control of the shoe is terrible in my opinion. Like you said, with all the white and everything, it looks like a 12-year-old painted it. I could have done a better job than this. But I love the concept, I love Travis Scott, I love all his music, and I clearly love what he's making with Jordan and Nike at the minute. And he just needs to make more, in my opinion, because at the end of the day, this is a quality shoe. I just wish it was made better.
Are you keeping it though?
No.
You're not?
I can't afford to keep it. I'm in Canada with no money. I have to sell it. I have to resell it. Literally.
We don't like resellers on this channel. About you staying at my apartment for the rest of the summer. I'm curious, what are these things going for right now? Because they were going for around like $600, $700 before release, but obviously they've released now. So let's check out StockX, see what these bad boys are going for. If you had to venture a guess, what would you say?
Well, I'm trying to think of Canadian dollars, aren't I?
Wow, they're still really, really selling. So you got a size 10, they're still selling for $465 US, which is around 600 Canadian dollars, which is not bad. So you make like a $260 profit off that at that point.
So I can eat.
You can eat.
I can live.
That's like food for a month, dude.
Yes.
260 bucks, that's like food for a month. Another thing I really forgot to mention that I do like on this shoe is that Cactus Jack on the back. That's a great touch, isn't it? I wish they had done more stuff like this.
The Jumpman.
Like, why couldn't they do more stuff like this? Like, do a cactus on this and then the Jumpman on that, or do something cool. They did the Travis Scott on the inside here. I just wish they did more nods to the theme of the shoe. I also don't listen to Travis Scott's music, so is Cactus Jack like one of his songs or something?
It's just a big thing about him, really, Cactus Jack.
What's that? Is that like his alter ego?
No,
is that like
just
the Ziggy Stardust of Travis Scott?
You know, yeah, we'll just roll with that.
I don't listen to popular music. Like, my playlist is Biggie and Tupac and Nas. So I'm a little bit out of the loop on these. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of this pair of shoes? And most importantly, did you guys pick it up? Because I know this was a very sought after shoe and everyone and their mom was trying to buy these, but they were fairly limited, so it's not like everyone was able to get them. I hope all of you guys that really wanted them and wanted to wear them, wanted to keep them, were able to get them in your collection, because that's always what I'm hoping for you guys to rock some dope shoes that you like. Me personally, I wasn't able to get my pair of shoes. Ben, how many raffles have I entered at Livestock?
About 25.
How many have I won?
0.
How many of you entered?
1.
And how many of you won?
1.
I think Livestock secretly hates me. You guys have a good day.
I think you've got the main glow in the dark soul.
It's a glow-in-the-dark soul?
Yeah.
That's so sick. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
That is very cool. I mean, like, it doesn't matter. You're never going to see that, and it's going to get
cool,
dirty.
Though. It's a nice touch.
It is cool. I respect that. Good job, Travis Scott. Freaking glow-in-the-dark souls.